Hello guys, myself Krish, and today I've brought you one grammatical topic, that is a tense which we use most commonly if we speak or write English language. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that why do we use this tense. So we use this tense to express any actions which are these: habitual actions, a routine of any period like week, day or month or year, etc., or facts or general truth. So if we have these three things to express for any of these three things, we use this tense in them. Like for example, if we have habitual actions like I brush my teeth, so I use this tense. If I'm going to tell you any routine of any period like in week, what do I do? So I'm going to use this tense. And in this third one as well, to tell facts or general truth, I would use this tense like sun rises from the east, etc. So now let's discuss some rules related to this topic. So first I'm going to tell you, in fact in this video I will tell you that how to make affirmative or positive sentence using this tense. So in this we just need to learn these three things mainly. Then our basic sentence uh, have only these three things, like here our subject and here is our verb and then comes an object. In only advanced or more advanced sentences we have 4 to 5 things, but most commonly we find these three things in an affirmative sentence. So now let's discuss these three things, what they are and how they look. So now let's have a look on this list, means some examples of subjects, verbs and objects. So here I have brought you one list where I have collected some subjects: I, we, you, they, he, she, it, and their meaning in Hindi. As well as here is a list of some verbs from which we can choose any of them and their meaning as well: eat, go, sleep, write, clean, learn, come, forget, etc. And then comes objects. So for objects, I need to tell you one thing, that if we have, if we use any object, so that should be according to our verb. If our verb is eat, we cannot use any of these verbs, but we have to choose a specific one. With eat, we can use only food because we eat food, not books, questions, etc. So our verbs determines or decides which objects which we should use next. So we have discussed these three things. Now let's learn one more thing in this, in fact the last thing, that if we have any special subjects, not I, we, you, they, or any other subjects, or any singular noun, so in this case our verbs has to be a special one. Means if we have a common subject like we, so we use verb go. There is no modification or changes in go. Go is a common verb. There's no means changes that we have made. But if we have any special verb like she, as I mentioned here, she or he and it, and also singular nouns like Rahul, Mohan, or a name of any person, singular person, so there we must use any special verb, like any verb. First choose any common verb and then just add s or es with them. If the verb is go, then we add es, and if the verb is eat, then we add s. Like this, you choose any common verb and then add s or es, and then our whole sentence would be similar, as I told you that we use these three things. First comes our subject, then verbs, and then object. Like in this example as well, even if we have a special subject, the structure is same. This is our subject, this is our verb, and then object, and then our sentence is completed. Nothing else to be worried about. So this is the topic which is very easy. If we have any of these situations, just use these three things most commonly, and then your sentence would be right or accurate. Thanks to watch this, and next video I will discuss how to make negative sentences in this tense.